Welcome to the Big 12 Insiders, your Big 12 sports show. Here's your host, Brien Hanley.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? This is your man, Big B, Brien Hanley. Welcome back to Big 12 Insiders. Appreciate everybody being in here. This is the game of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving yesterday, ate a lot of food, had a good time, just relax, just the time. Thanksgiving for me is just a day to relax and just do nothing. I watched a ton of sports, football, basketball. Big 12 had another good day, but in hoops. But yeah, just a great day. So I hope everybody had a good day. Appreciate you guys being in here. But this is the game of the week, Arizona at Arizona State. We will break that down for you and give my prediction. Make sure you stick around for that. Before we get started, as always, remember to like, follow, subscribe, continue to get in the comments section, and always hit that notification bell so you know exactly when Big 12 Insiders content comes out. Let's get into it. So, a couple of games. Obviously, it's a full slate for the Big 12. Last game of the season. It's been a long time since the Big 12 had a full slate of games. I mean, a long time. And I think it only happened one other time this season, which is crazy to think about, but it is. So, in tune, we two games that I want to talk about just briefly. Again, they're not necessarily marquee games, but I just think they're important for the conference. One, Tech at West Virginia. I think Tech's going to win. Tech's got an opportunity to play for – I think if Tech wins, they're in the college football playoff. No matter if they lose in the Big 12 title or not, if they win this game, they will be in. That is their motivation. West Virginia, building a program, has an opportunity to play spoiler. That is their motivation. So both teams, I mean, there's something to play for both squads, something to play for. The other is UCF going to BYU. Again, BYU, you win, you're in the Big 12 title game, and you keep your chances for a college football playoff berth firmly alive. Now, we can get into another time on what those realistic chances are based on how the committee views the Big 12 and BYU in general. But bottom line is, if you win, you're giving yourself another opportunity because you get to go play in the Big 12 title game. For UCF, bowl game. You know, there's nothing more motivating than a team, a school that's trying to rebuild, had a new coach, you're ahead of schedule. In the last game of the year, you can play to extend your season and get to a bowl game. So there's absolutely motivation. Again, I expect Tech and BYU both to win, but there is motivation on both sides. So we'll see what happens, especially Tech going on the road to Morgantown. Never easy to go there and play. So, but the game of the week, look, Arizona going to Arizona State. I've said this a couple of times. I'll say it again. I didn't realize how much they do not like each other. And I love it. You know me. I love a rivalry. I love it when it's nasty. And I made the mistake of, I think I was talking about Arizona State, and I may have said just Arizona or vice versa. I've done it a couple of times. I'll do it again. And I was quickly pointed out, hey, Big B, no. We're not Arizona State. We're Arizona. Or no, Big B, we're not Arizona, we're Arizona State. And I'm like, I apologize, man. It was an honest mistake. I do it with Texas Tech and TCU all the time. I apologize. But that's what I like. I like when the rivalry is nasty, man. And there's something on the line. These two teams, look, for Arizona, they're trying to prove that last year was a one-off / fluke, whatever you want to call it, that, hey, man, okay, don't even look at last year. This is who we are. This is what we built. This is who we are moving forward. And they got an opportunity to win 9 games, which I don't think anybody thought at the beginning of the season that they were going to be able to do that. Good for this program. Arizona State, they're also looking to win 9 games. But what they're looking to say is, we are a program. We are a solid foundation of a program. Maybe we're not in the Big 12 title game, but we are a program. 9 games is the norm here, and I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, let's break down the keys to this. First off, I think who's going to control the line of scrimmage? Both teams can get after it, but look, the advantage for me goes to Arizona State, and it's twofold. One, they can get after you running the football. Okay, they both run it well, but Arizona State is third in the conference in rushing, and they're second when it comes to defending the run. So are they going to control the line of scrimmage that way? I mean, it may not be this overwhelming situation, or maybe they don't control it at all. But going into the game, if you asked me who has the advantage there, I would tell you Arizona State, because it's not that Arizona can't run it, but they're middle of the pack. And it's not that they can't stop the run. Again, middle of the pack. So it's just when you have somebody that's more dominant, I'm going to give them the edge give the edge to the Sun Devils. Now, as far as quarterback being special, look, I like what Jeff Sims is doing, filling in, but Noah Fafita is a significantly better quarterback as far as throwing the football. Fafita can run, but that's not his game. But when you're just asking a quarterback to be special, go get us something here, Fafita is a better quarterback. I don't think there's anything to say. Look, I'm not taking a shot at Jeff Sims. He's just not as good as Noah Fafita. That period. Let's just leave it at that. Now, another thing that also comes into play, because I think because I think both teams are going to get after it early physically. Quarterback's going to be asked to make a play. I'll talk about that a little later. But the bottom line is Arizona has the top-rated pass defense in the conference and number 9 in the country. So when Arizona State has to throw the football, be careful. That's all I'm going to tell you. Be careful, because those guys, they don't give up a whole lot of yards when it comes to throwing the football. Special teams, neither team are special. Neither team are special. Arizona State, I guess, is 4th in the league in punt returns, but neither team are special. Now the big one, intangibles, and I always call it the turnover margin. This is huge. Arizona's 7th in the country at +1 a game. 7th in the country. Arizona State, they're 65th in the country at -1.7 a game. That is gigantic, ladies and gentlemen. And it's going to loom large, because when it comes down to the prediction, I think both teams are going to get after it. I do. I think both teams are going to get after it physically, and they're going to try to control the line of scrimmage. But sooner or later, they're going to ask their quarterback, or their quarterback is going to have to make a play. And they're going to ask that quarterback to go out there and throw and make a play for us. The difference being, I just talked to you about that Arizona defense. It's 9th in the country as far as passing. I believe they're going to turn Jeff Sims and Arizona State over. And when they do, I think Arizona is going to be able to capitalize on that. And Fafita is just a better thrower of the football. And I think that's going to be the difference. I think turnovers and Arizona being able to capitalize on those turnovers, I think that is the difference in this football game. So I have Arizona winning 27-17. Going to be a good football game. I think it's going to be a physical football game, which I like. And I think it's going to be, like I said, a nasty, nasty rivalry, which I love. I think they're going to get after it. And it means something. It means something. In a day and age where college football has been reduced to playoff or nothing, when you get a rivalry game like this at the end of the season, it means something. It does. Especially, like I mentioned before, Arizona trying to prove that last year was a fluke. Don't even pay attention. 2024, this is who we really are as a program. And Arizona State saying, we are a program. This is, we're going to win 9 games. This is what we're going to do on the norm. This is going to be the regular for us. We have got a program built, and we're going to continue this thing moving, and it's only going to keep going up. I love it. I love the fight from both of these schools. I love that they don't like each other, and it should be a really good football game, man. Should be a good football game. So I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. Again, hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you soon.
Thank you for watching the Big 12 Insiders, your Big 12 sports show. This has been a Spirit Street production.